Raja, what's up? What's up? It says morning, where you at? What time is it where you at? It's 8:45 here. What time is it where you at? Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all got audio. Rufus, what's up? Hold on, let me get up in here. 9:45 in New York. Oh, okay. Let's get it then. All right, everybody can hear me. Let's get it. Indian Standard Time, 7:16. Okay. Well, what's up, man? Justin, good morning from South Africa. 3:46 a.m. Oh my God, that's love right there. Salute. Salute. Veronica from Florida. What's up, Veronica? I'm hopping on here because I haven't been on live in a minute. I've been making videos, but I haven't been on live. Let me know, Leon, what's up? Veronica, Leon, Raja, like, let me know, do y'all like the lives? Like, I know people like the videos, but like, what do you feel about the lives? I hop on here, I answer your questions, I talk with you. We could talk about any and everything. We could talk about the world. We could talk about forex. And we can just chop it up for a little bit, maybe an hour, and get what you can get. This is like a 1 hour mentorship. Whatever you need help with, let me know. Let me know what y'all think about that. Big G Dub, what's up? Milwaukee. Ooh, it's about to get cold in Milwaukee, Big G Dub. G Dub, it's about to get cold. I'm out here in Texas, baby. I'm out here in Texas. Hey, it ain't getting cold here. It's getting perfect. From Senegal. Okay. Shout out to Africa. Shout out to Africa. My wife went on a mission trip in Senegal. All right, so Shay said we need those lives as much as possible. Okay, I got you. I got you. I'm going to keep that in mind. All right, so look. Hey, while y'all coming in here, please like the video. We about to get started, all right? Please like the video. Share it if you can. You know what I'm saying? Click that little share button. Share that we on live. Share it with a couple people on your, social media. Let them know we live. You just helping me as I help you. All right, that's all. You helping me as I help you. So if you like the video, it pushes it out. Because who wants to make videos that don't get pushed out to anybody and nobody really see them? Y'all are somebody. But I want to reach the masses. I believe that I got information and I believe that I got knowledge that can help a lot of people. So I wanted to go out and help those people. But I need y'all help. I'm making a video, son. You want to say hi? Mm-hmm. You want to say hi to everybody?
Yes.
All right, come on. And then you going to leave me alone? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, he want to say hi, y'all. Say, you got to talk to him right there.
Hi.
Say, what's up, what's up?
What's up, what's up?
Hey, this your boy Roman representing what?
Team Profits.
All right, is that good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, can I do my work now?
Yes.
All right, love you.
Love you.
All right, y'all whispering there.
Okay.
Would love to ask what your trading strategy is in simplest form for time's sake purposes. If you want to go into detail, feel free. Okay, so was that Domingo? He just wanted to know what my strategy is. All right, so we're gonna get to it. All right, so look, so I made I did a short and I posted on my Instagram channel. My Instagram is JTakeProfits. It's a bunch of scammers on there, but like in the description below is all of my links to my social media and my Discord. Look, I asked people what did they need help with, and they sent in their questions. So I'm about to go over their questions right now. So let's see here. Okay, so the first question is entries and exits. Okay, that's the first question. Let me see, who is that from? Shout out to Moosey. That's all I can say. I don't know the rest of the name. Moosey Lacey. Moosey, yeah, Moosey. I don't know. Shout out to you, bro, or girl. I don't know, but she said entry. He or she said entry and exits. All right, so let me show y'all. The thing is, entries and exits is dealing with a strategy. So what strategy are you currently using? Because it's hard for me to just say enter here and exit here. You gotta put it into context. What kind of strategy are you trading? So don't just ask people the right questions. Don't just be like where to enter and where to exit. It's like, what type of strategy do you like? Okay, what type of strategy do you like? Okay, now according to that strategy that you do like, this is where you enter, this is where you exit. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep it kind of, that was a general question, so I'm gonna kind of keep it general, but I know what I'm gonna share with you is gonna help you in some capacity. Trust me. So let me go here. All right, so hopefully y'all can see the charts. All right. Cool. So check this out. So entries and exits. So basically enter and where you're going to take profit at. But look, that's what most people is only concerned about. It's entry and where to get out. But you got to focus on where is your stop loss as well. Where's your stop loss? So let's just keep it simple. I'm going to show you a couple different things and then you can go from there. All right. So where would you form a setup at? So here's a simple setup right here. Every time. All right. So let me just tell you this. A lot of people sell too low. I was just teaching a little bit about this. Well, I was teaching a lot about this in class on Sunday. I teach class on Sundays at 6 p.m. in my Discord. Now look. A lot of people sell way too low. You're selling way too low. So why are you selling down here? You can't sell. Now that's probably exaggeration. But look, you can't sell down here. All right. You cannot sell even right here. That's a bad sell. I wouldn't sell right there. Okay, I wouldn't sell right here. All right, these are all bad sales. Look at this. Look at this situation right here. I wouldn't sell that. Now, the question is, why wouldn't I sell it? I'm just trying to go through and find a bunch of them. I wouldn't sell this candle right here. So let me put this in replay. I know a lot of people that's selling that's going to sell that situation right here because they see this big wick right here. They see this big wick right here. And then they see this drop and they're going to sell right there. You can't, that's selling way too low. So you're better off selling if market comes back up into here. And then I will look for sales right here. All right. When I was first learning how to trade, I only wanted to take breakouts. Sometimes when the market is pushing as it's breaking out, and sometimes when the candle closes, I'll take the next candle of that breakout. The problem is you're going to get into way more trouble doing that. And I used to fight against that for so long, so many years. When my mentor was telling me I would wait for the retest. And I was like, no, I'm going to figure out how to take the breakout. Hard-headed. And eventually I learned and I understand it's best to wait for the retest. Because I used to get in way too late and be like, why am I getting in so late? Why am I getting in so late? And it's like, I can't figure it out because I didn't want to wait for a retest. So it doesn't matter how long it takes. You got to find the structure. All right. So let me clear this out for you. The structure is going to be right up in here. That's the structure. That's the structure level right here. So you literally would have to wait for that to come back. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. Now, look, that's the first question. The first question is, where do you enter? That's where I would enter in this situation. I'm going to replay a couple examples so you can really get this. And then I'm going to move on to the next question. But in this situation, that is where I would enter. Bingo, right here. Where would I exit? That's your other part of the question. Where would I exit? You're going to exit where structure is at the bottom. So that's the exit right here. You don't really know how far it's going to go. You really don't. You have an idea where it's going to go, but you really don't know for sure. Sometimes it's going to bust through these levels and keep dropping. And sometimes it's going to reverse all the way back up. So you don't know. So let me tell you how to deal with that. Literally trade 1-to-1 risk to reward. Now, here's the thing. That's one to one is the TP1. That's where you're going to take partials. Okay, take partials or take it all. But if you're the person that want a bigger risk to reward, when price get to the 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, for an example, some people don't know what that is. That's a 1-to-1. You see, I put out this short tool. It's called a short tool right in these toolboxes, right in the toolbox section over here. This is a short position tool. This is a long position tool because the green is at the top. Whenever the green is at the bottom, it's a short. That's for those who don't know. So a 1-to-1 is when it literally just says 1 right here. It literally just says 1. It's even. All right. And then this is a 2-to-1. So the reward is 2. You can put it all the way down to 2. Now, if you're that person that want to get the reward like that, I still would say when it gets to the 1-to-1 risk to reward, take partials and then just hold the trade and see how long it goes until you get stopped out. And then you move up your stop loss into profit. So you're going to move up your stop loss right about here. And that's where you're going to move your stop loss up in MT4 or wherever you trade and just let it run. But if you're asking me where do I put my entries, where are my entries and where's my exits, I don't think that you're an advanced trader. And that's okay because we're all not advanced traders right now. Not everybody is. That's okay. But if you're asking me the entries and exits, I would say stick to 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. 1-to-1. Take profit at 1-to-1. And actually, this is what I really recommend. Check this out. Check this out. Let's say right here you get in, right? Let's say you get in on this pullback. Go for a 1-to-1. Okay, let's just say that's your 1-to-1 right there. Okay. I really, when let's say, let me see. I don't remember what happened. Okay, let's just say right. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, right there. Let's say right here, price gets right here. This is where I want you to take partials. Halfway to your 1-to-1. If you're a beginner trader, if you're an intermediate trader, take partials right here. Move up that stop loss. Okay, so let me write that down for you right quick. Take partials. I'm telling you, this is going to save you. I promise you. If you're a beginner to intermediate, I'm telling you, this is going to save your life. Take partials right there. Stop loss is going to be covering, let's see, right here. And that's your stop loss. This is what it should look like every day for you. Every day. Move up that stop loss to break even to where you cover the spread and the fee. So if it does come back and stop you out, you made a little bit of money on that. But guess what? If it continues to go, you took partials, you protected your account, and you made more money as it continued to drop. Like that. All right. So that's what I recommend for every beginner to intermediate to do that. Take partials halfway down and let it run. And you should be taking profit at the 1-to-1 when it hits it. Just be done with it. Just be done with it. Do that for 6 months, team. All right? Do that for 6 months. Partials right here. Move up the stop loss and do that for 6 months. And report back to me and let me know how did it work for you. I guarantee you on some of those trades that you're taking are going to be losers, but you're going to grab some pips from it and end up winning. They're not going to go all the way to TP. But because you're practicing what I'm showing you here, you're going to win some of those losing trades. All right. So that's game right there. When I started doing that, I would go on streaks. I mean, my winning streaks would be 2 months because I could identify where the market was going to turn around. I could identify that the market was going to stall out a little bit because I literally only trade 3 pairs: GBP USD, GBP JPY, and all JPY. I literally only trade those 3 pairs. So you kind of start knowing when they're starting to stall out on you. And when I would see that, I would take profit. I know I wanted to go all the way down there to the next structure level, but the currency pair that I'm looking at in front of me is not going down there. It's about to turn around and I can feel it. I can see it. So I would take profit and I end up winning. And I'll probably have to do that a couple times a week. And then boom, it finally hits my take profit. That's a big winner. But I was winning. And then I might have like 7 losses for the month. I might have 7 losses, about 30 wins. All right. Mike Trades, what's up? Oh, yeah, Mike Trades. Shout out to Mike Trades. He's in the Discord. He's doing good. Hey, follow Mike Trades because he's putting the work in, and I'm showing him everything he needs to know about this, and he's gonna be real profitable. I'm telling you, I can see the fire in him for sure. All right, so let's go on to the next one. Okay, so the next question is, shout out to Derek Smart. Derek Smart, salute, baby. Derek Smart been an OG subscriber since I first started, I believe. But showing love, constantly showing love. I appreciate that. When people show love and they comment and they tell you you're doing good or they like what you're doing, they got feedback, whether it's good or bad, they just engaged. When people are engaged, it just gives you the motivation to keep going because if I've been doing this for 9 years, so it can feel like redundant at times. But if I know like y'all comment and let me know how I'm helping y'all, it just give you that extra little boost that you need to keep going. So I appreciate y'all. But Derek said top-down analysis and when to enter a trade and on what time frame. Top-down analysis and where to enter the trade on what time frame. Let's get into it. So top-down analysis is going to be from the daily chart. Most people is scalping, day trading. All you really need is the daily. You might need to look at the weekly maybe one time out the week, but it's nothing there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty much sitting there. The action is going to be from the 1 hour and down. That's where the action is. Hold on. Hey, hold on. My son called. Hey, Quinn. Hey, call Elijah and tell him I can't answer the phone right now. My phone is I can't answer it. Hey, hey. Tell him to use my business card. Tell him to use my business card. Sorry about that, y'all. So let me see, where was I at? Okay, so the weekly is pretty much going to be sitting there. So you just take a look at the weekly, and I'll show you right now. Look, I'll show you right now. Here's the weekly chart. Boom, that's it. Like, okay. There's nothing else to see. It's basically sitting on top of a structure level. That's it. That's all you need. Like, there's no action. It's literally going to look like that for a couple days. There's no action there. So, okay, price is sitting on top of the structure level up here. Okay, great. Good. Okay. So what you got to say is, all right, well, if price gets down to that structure level, then I know I got to stop trading. When price get to that red line, I got to stop trading because I don't know what's going to happen from there. It can continue to bounce up or it can bust right through it. All right, boom. That's all you need to do. Nothing else, Derek. All right, so then let's go down to the daily chart. Now, the daily chart, you're going to ask yourself, are you in an extension or a retracement? Listen to me, Derek. Are you in an extension or a retracement? An extension is going to be, this is an extension. That big move right there. This is a retracement when price is pulling back. So you always have to ask yourself that on the daily chart. So right now, what would your answer be? We're in a retracement. Price is pulling back. So now the next question is, where is it pulling back to? Because it has to pull back to something, some structure level. Where is it pulling back to? All right. Maybe it's pulling back to this weekly red line right here, this weekly zone. You know, maybe that's where it's going. Okay. Or you can use the Fibonacci level. So for all my new people, remember, I got new subscribers coming on here all the time. So I got to keep going over this stuff. This is my low point and this is my high point. So the market is going up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Fibonacci from the low point and drag it up to the high point. And right here is the golden zone. The 5618 level. So price could be going there. Okay, so it could be going to the red line, but the red line is not far away from the golden zone line, the golden zone. So pretty much when price gets to that level, I'm done trading. Like this is GBP USD. When price get to these levels right here, I have to be done and I have to sit here and watch what they're going to do. Now, what I train my team is to think 1 and 2 steps ahead of the market. Always think 2 steps ahead. So, this is an uptrend right now. Okay. If the market ends up dropping, well, what can you do to get ready for the continuation? to the upside? What can you do? Think ahead. What can you do? Well, what you can do is pull out this trend line. So I'm already preparing for that. All right. And then the steeper it goes, or I will move it. But for now, this is the only place I can put my trend line. But as the market continued to move and drop and whatever, it go back and forth, I would adjust my trend line, because I might be able to put a trend line down here. But I don't know that yet. But I'm already thinking 2 steps ahead. And then to take it to the next level, if price ends up coming down here and breaking the trend line, it wants to test the outer trend line. When it breaks the inner trend line, it wants to test the outer trend line. So you can already see that this is potentially where buyers are going to come from. Derek, the question is, how do you do top-down analysis? This is it. I don't need to go no further than that, Derek. I'm telling you, I don't need to go no further than that. That's enough. That right there, that setup that I just gave you is going to pay you. All right. So, hey, this Money Monday, baby. This is Money Monday. I'm giving you the game. All right, because I love y'all. Hey, if you just coming in here, please like this video. Let's get this video to 100 likes. Please like this video. Share it with about 2 friends on social media. Let them know we live so they can tap in. I want to help the masses, y'all. I believe I got the information that can help everybody eat. Because if we all eating, look, it's just going to be beautiful for everybody. And it's enough money for all of us to eat. Trust me. We not being gatekeepers here. Let somebody know we live. No gatekeepers allowed. All right. So that let me go ahead and put that back right there. So potentially we down there. All right. So I'm going to stop. Now look at this. Now I'm going to go to the 1 hour chart. I literally just walked you down all the way from the weekly to the daily. Now we down to the hour chart. Now let me go back to the daily. Let me see. I deleted my line. Oh, there it is. There's the red line. There's the golden zone. So let's drag that out. All right, let's go down to the hour chart now. All right. So now you can see that this is where we're going to mark up our trade setups. This is your trade setup. Now, this is going to depend on what's your strategy. Derek, your strategy might not be the same as mine's. So what is your strategy? All right. Comment below. Put that in the comments. Watch it later. Comment, whatever. Let me know what your strategy is. But as you can see, there is a lot of room here. So you can't tell me that you can't make no money in there. You can make a lot of money in this room. Let me see how many pips this is. From here, from where price is right now, all the way down to this red line is 127 pips. I guarantee you. Hold on. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing. Team, I guarantee you I will be making money somewhere on that trade. Somewhere on that drop. Somewhere up in there, I'm going to be making me some money. And I'm probably going to eat twice on it. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a video on it and put it on YouTube. Look, I just marked it up for you. When this video is done, rewind that joint back and mark it up for yourself and watch it play out. And then let's see what you do compared to what video I post later on this week dealing with that GBP USD trade. I like this. Like, I like going on live and then we have like little contests. It's not a contest because we're trading with real money, but like little challenges, little fun challenges. You know, we don't have to be stressing. You can do it on demo account. Who cares? You still got to put the work in. But I like that. GBP USD, mark it up exactly like how I told you. And then let's come back on Friday and let's see how we did. Let's see how we did. And y'all can even screenshot and send it to my email. Send it to my let me see. Do I want you to do on Discord or email? Send it to my email. All right. Send it to my email. All of my links is in the description below. Now look at this. Now, Derek, this is the last part. Then we got to move on to the next person. You have to identify where are the trade setups coming from in this structure. Okay. So the answer is going to be over here. The answer is going to be over here. The answer is going to be over here. Those are the money areas for the future. Come on, team. You think that ain't true? Listen, I'm going to give y'all a chance to look at that. For me to make money over here, these are the answers. These areas are the answers. Like there is, like, what else are you going to trade? Like you going to trade moving averages all the way down? You going to trade the RSI indicator and the stochastic curls and curls up and curl down all the way down to the golden zone? No, you're going to be losing all the way down to the golden zone. I'm telling you. Listen, team, I know you see these little YouTube ads that pop up. I know you see these Instagram ads that pop up. Oh, are you still trading support and resistance? Oh, that doesn't work. That's fake. Okay. We was taught that as a beginner. We were taught that in our beginning stages about support and resistance. Okay, just because we elevated in our knowledge doesn't mean that doesn't work anymore. We just moved on to some more knowledgeable things. That doesn't mean that you stop using support and resistance. You don't stop using that. It's all about the more you know, the more money you make. But when I move on to Fibonacci and when I move on to pitchforks and when I moved on to trend lines and other things and supply and demand, I didn't stop using support and resistance. I just added it to my toolbox. Now I got this big old toolbox that I can just pull whichever tool out that I need each day. And that's what I teach the team in Discord, how to use each tool every day, how to identify what tool you need for the day. So look at this. All right, so I seen an ad like that on YouTube not too long ago. He was trying to sell some indicator. I ain't trying to knock nobody hustle, but I also don't like people lying to my people. I also don't like these fake, I ain't gonna say these fake traders, but like I also don't like these traders lying to my people. So that was, I saw that about 6 months ago. And he said that support and resistance didn't work. Okay, so what is this? That's support and resistance. What is this? That's support and resistance. I see it still working. I mean, I see it still working, team. Don't you? What is this? Isn't that support and resistance? When it broke through and retested the resistance and dropped, I think it still works. So don't let nobody be lying to y'all. I ain't on here trying to be up here lying to y'all. I'm trying to help y'all become profitable traders so you can get your time freedom back and start empowering people around you. That's what I'm on here to do. So listen, all of your answers to make money through here is going to be here, is going to be here, is going to be here. So you have to wait for those areas to get hit. You got to identify. You got to identify when he's like, look at this. Okay. This was an area right here that looked like a sale. I don't trade on Mondays. I trade on Tuesdays. But look at this. All it did was just come off of this structure right here. That's all it did. Now, if you want to do smart money concepts and do all this fancy jargon, all of these fancy words, then it just break of structure, change of character. It's the same thing, team. It's the same thing. It just broke the structure level. If you want to call it the fancy word, then go ahead. But all it did was just break that level right there. Boom. It came back and retested it, and boom, there's the sale. I mean, it's that simple. And you're literally going to just do that at the basic level. Now, listen, let me tell you this part. There's going to be a time where that does not work. It's going to be a time where you can't use that method. Okay? So you have to know other things. You have to know the Fibonacci, like I showed you on the weekly chart. You got to know how to use those levels on the Fibonacci. You got to know how to use supply and demand, because the support and resistance is not time for that. You have to know when to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. If you now, here's another question. Somebody said, I only can find one trade or one trade a week, and all he trade is GBP USD, and he can only find one trade a week. Well, to me, I find that hard to believe, because well, I ain't trying to call him a liar, but I'm just like, it sounded like I'm trying to call him a liar, but I'm not. I'm just saying that you gotta learn more things. That's the right way to say it. You gotta learn more things. Okay. Who said that? Let me see who said that. I'm jumping ahead. Who said that? Yeah, I don't know who said that. I can't find it, but I did see that. I did see that in the in one of the comments. But listen, just to finish up with my man's Derek, look at all of these opportunities on the hour chart. I want you to stay off the weekly, stay off the daily, stay off all of that. I want you to go to the 1 hour chart and just look at all of these opportunities. I mean, the beautiful thing about GBP, let me see, can y'all see my chart? Y'all can't see it. Here we go. The beautiful thing about GBP USD is that it has the dollar index involved. The dollar index is there. So because of the dollar is involved with GBP, you know, which make it GBP USD, there's going to be a lot of pullbacks. There's going to be a lot of back and forth. And that's exciting, because now it's going to give you pullback opportunities inside of a 100 pip range, even inside of a 50 pip range. If GBP USD has a 50 pip range, you can make money inside of it, because you got to wait for the right time, because the dollar is going to kick in at some point and drive it and reverse the market. Boom. That may be your opportunity to snag 15, 20 pips. All right. If you're only trading GBP USD or whatever one currency pair that you're trading, and you want more trades in a week, more than one trade in a week, you literally have to be trying to catch 15, 20 pips, sometimes even 10. Between 10 and 20 pips. It might go 25 one day. It might go 30, but I'm just giving you the range. Between 10 and 20 pips. If you're looking at trades like that, you're going to get about 3-4 trades a week. I only trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right. So look at this. Oh, look at this. Okay, so what I want you to do is pull out that 50 moving average. I got a video about all of that on my channel. Just search J Take Profits 50 moving average. When price is above it, all you're doing is just trying to get in at the bottom of it. You're trying to get in on these pullbacks. Literally, that's the easiest way to do it. And I'm speaking to my mans that's having a problem with finding trades every day on GBP USD. Now, it ain't going to be every day, but I'm telling you, through Monday through Friday, you'll be able to find 3 trades. I think you should get another currency pair, which is GJ or AJ. But if you're literally just doing GU, you should be able to find 3 trades out the week. Monday through Friday. You'll be able to find a pullback, put a trend line there, catch the trend line break. That's the easiest way I can tell you. All right. So if you're watching this video, let me know if you need something deeper. You could trade the support and resistance. That works. And the reason why support and resistance works well on GU is because of the dollar. The dollar is strong. The Great Britain pound is strong. And they be strong at different times. So they're gonna bounce to one level and then boom, take a sell. Boom, drop it down. It's gonna bounce to a demand zone. Boom, take a buy from there. Catch 20 pips, get up out of there. Call it a day. But that's why support and resistance work on GU. That's why these trend line breaks work on GU, because they got that dollar involved. All right, now look at this. Now it's below the 50. Boom, pull out that trend line. I mean, team, y'all couldn't catch these? Like, look, it's right here. Like, the market didn't change once a week came. You know, like after a week went by, okay, let's make it look like you could catch a trend line break. No, this literally happened real time. I'm just showing you, and everybody on here could have caught these. Like, everybody on here could catch these. Like, they're that easy. GBP USD has been a cheat code to making money. All right, so let's move on. All right, so I've been answering these questions. I haven't talked to the chat yet. All right, look, where we at? We got 56 likes, y'all. Come on, let's get the likes to 100. To 100 likes. Come on, subscribe if you haven't already. Troyce, what's up? My man's Troyce from Michigan. What's going on? Veronica Williams says she see it working and she do it every day. What's up? Let's make that money, baby. Domingo, yeah, it's been a minute, bro. 9 years, bro. 9 years. He been watching me from the IML days. All right, so let me see. Shout out to Avery Rice from Louisiana. That's where I'm born. Born in Louisiana, baby, Shreveport. All right. Any questions in here? Have you ever been afraid of success when trading? Ooh, Domingo, let's go. He said, have you ever been afraid of success when trading? Ooh, I got to clip this one. From the live. Shout out to Domingo. He said, have you ever been afraid of success when trading? Yes. Let me tell you about that real quick before we dive back into the charts. Listen, I remember I was trading EUR NZD. I don't know why I was trading that pair, but I was trading it. I was trading everything that came through. I was trading everything. Oh, my light went out. Look. When I traded EUR NZD, it was news. I did not know news was coming. And I took a buy, and it shot up like 100 pips. I had $1,000 in my trading account. It shot up so quick, my account went to $2,000. I literally doubled that account, and I got lucky that I was on the right side. I didn't even know news. I didn't even know nothing about news. I didn't know nothing about high impact news. I didn't know nothing about it. Boom. It ended up shooting up like 100. I don't know how many pips. It was a big old candle. $2,000. You know, I closed that. I ain't played with it. I closed that trade. I shared it with the group I was in. They was like, man, you literally doubled your account in one trade. I said, that's crazy. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. My bad, y'all. I had to get this light situated because I'm trying to clip this for a later video, so I need my lighting right. You feel me? I need my lighting right. It's camera time. What's up? Man, yeah, my God. All right, I think we good. All right, cool. Got my lighting right. I'm all looking like I'm in a deep sea, deep blue sea up in this mug, man. Lighting look crazy. Like I'm about to go to bed up here with the night lights on. Like, nah, man. My light was going out. So look. Anyways, continue on. So I end up doubling my account from 1,000 to 2,000. So I'm like, dang. I all of a sudden, like I'm all hyped, I'm all excited and everything. I'm like, man, I can't believe this. So then it comes time to trade the next day. And I'm nervous. I'm like, whoa, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know, like, all of a sudden I forgot what to do. I forgot how to trade. I forgot the strategy. I forgot everything. Like, I'm like, whoa, I ain't used to this money. This was probably like a year into trading. A year in. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And so I thank God I had a mentor at the time that I was able to talk it out with. And I was able to get over that obstacle because of him. And yeah, I remember that, man, just being like scared, like I didn't know what to do. I don't know if that really answered your question, but that was my situation with dealing with, being scared of that success. Just didn't know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when somebody win the lottery. They're like, whoa, I got $1 million. Hey, but then it's like, whoa, now what do I do with this? Like, I don't want to blow it. What do I'm not used to dealing with this type of money. Do I go invest it? What's the right investment? Do I just go flip a house? You don't got no idea how to flip a house, but that's what you heard. That's good. You got to seek guidance. You got to have a mentor. So, I wasn't used to $2,000 at the time. I was used to $100, $500. Finally got it up to $1,000, and now I'm at 2,000. And you got to keep in mind, I didn't grow that money over time. You see what I'm saying? I think I was at a $500, and then I think I was working at Office Max, and I was just putting money in every time I got paid. So I was putting money in. I wasn't necessarily just constantly winning trades. I would win some, lose some. You know how it go when you a year in. So I was putting money in from my check money. So I got it up to 1,000, and now I'm up to 2,000. I don't know how to really keep that going. So that was my situation. And what happened was he just was like, take a break, chill out. Don't trade tomorrow. Like, let this soak in. And then I kept coming to class and I kept learning a different strategy. So I just had to slow down because my emotions were starting to take over. I had to really slow down mentally because like my eyes was getting big and I was starting to dream like, oh man, this is possible. Like I can really make money this quick. And I started thinking too big, and it's like, no, dial it back in. We're at 2,000. Okay, what's the risk management on $2,000? That was the first thing he was showing me. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, okay, now you at a different, it's like you at a different tax bracket. Like now you at a different trading bracket. Now you at 2,000. Now you at 5,000. First of all, what's the correct risk management for that capital? That's the first thing you got to figure out. All right. Your trading strategy, you got to continue to dial in, getting good entries, and where's the stop loss. Don't worry about where the exit is. Don't worry about that right now. Worry about where you keep putting your stop losses and where you keep getting in at. Are you getting in areas where you constantly have big drawdown? So now we get into a different topic. We probably get into psychology, but that's what he was helping me with. And that's what I'm trying to help you with. Are you keep getting in to areas where you keep having drawdown? So that means you're not seeing it right. You're not seeing the market right. You're not seeing the structure levels. And it may be because now the question is, why are you not seeing it? Is it because like you're in a rush? Do you have time constraints? Like I only can trade from this time to this time because I got to work. And you may go Monday, patient, no opportunity. It's cool. All right, I go back to bed, get ready to go to work. Tuesday come, you're like, oh man, I really want a trade opportunity today. No trade opportunity comes. You're like, all right, but I stick it out. I'll just stick to my rules. Here come Wednesday. Still ain't looking right. You got to wait a little bit more. It's almost there, but it ain't there yet. And boom, you end up taking it like, man, but if I enter right here, and if it works out, I'm a hero. And that's when you start playing games with your mind. Like, man, if I get in right here, like it's breaking the 50. It's breaking one of your moving averages is crossing over. You got to keep in mind the moving averages to start crossing over, but it ain't at a structure level. If you're trading moving averages, 8 and 15, whatever it may be, when those crossover happen, they need to be happening at structure levels, because it can give you a false read. And you see it and you're like, man, if it looks good, you start thinking everything look good. And boom, it ends up going to drawdown. End up losing the trade. So oh, I just saw that this comment came through. He took $80 to 1K in 1 month, but lost it all due to lack of discipline. That comment just popped up. It caught my attention. Lack of discipline. If you got the mindset of a monk, nothing is impossible in this game. Oh, a monk, yeah. If you got the mindset of a monk, nothing is impossible in this game. Hey, DS, shout out to you, man. That's a fact. So listen to what I'm telling you and listen to what DS just said. You got to have discipline. Listen, even if you got to Wednesday and there were no trade opportunity, you can't touch it. You can't touch it. You literally cannot touch it. Let me see. Lee. Okay, Lee said, I want to get better with my entries. You're going to have to rewind this live because I show entries. All right. I'm going to move on to the next question. The next question is, okay. Oh, Derek said, what time frame? The 30-minute time frame. Between the 30 and the 15-minute time frame that's where you want to enter in at. That's I mark up on the hour chart and I enter on like the 30 or the 15. Whichever one is showing me my pullback, whichever one is showing me the right price action, I'm entering. I'm bouncing between the 15 and the 30, 15 and the 30. Sometimes you'll wait for the 30 and you get in a little bit late, but the 15 showed you. So I'm just bouncing between the two. But honestly, Derek, I'm waiting for my pullbacks on a 30-minute chart. And most of the time, I'm entering right on a 30-minute chart. I don't even need the 15. But if it's still not clear, then I drop down to the 15. It should be clear by then. If it ain't clear by the 15-minute chart, then you probably don't need to be taking it. All right, so the next question is fibs and how to pick the right pair to stick with. All right, so the next question is fibs. So the Fibonacci is very powerful. Like I know a lot of people only talk about the golden zone, but there's many more levels about the Fibonacci. Let me just show you. So with the Fibonacci, this is a trending market. Okay, this is a trending market. Well, no. Look at this. Look at this. Let me just go up here. This is my Fibonacci levels right here. You see this? I want y'all to screenshot this. This is what my Fibonacci look like. These right here, you see these blue lines? Those are my supply and demand zones. All right, you see these at the top? This is my supply zone. Supply is at the top. And then this is my demand zone. Where's my demand zone? I can't see it for some reason. Where's daily zone? I thought I had demand zone up here somewhere. Guess I don't. All right. So that's my demand zone. Now, so that's the first thing about the fibs. Very powerful the way I use it. Here is my golden zone. Everybody knows that. I've been teaching that for years. This is my my golden zone. Boom. Okay. Follow me on this. The 23.6. So when price is coming through here and price gets up here, I can't put my Fibonacci from the high point and the low point because I don't know that that's the high point. Price has to break my 23.6 line. That's my green line right here. So when price breaks the 23.6 and it closes below this 23.6, then my golden zone is activated. This is now activated. Check mark. Because it broke the 23.6. Now, this is my low point and this is my true high point. Why? Because it broke the 23.6. All right. So that's how you know that the golden zone is now activated and ready to go. Now, what I've come to find out is when price break the 23.6, it wants to come back to the 38.2, which is this white line. So a lot of times I will find scalping opportunities from the 23.6 down to the 38.2. And I will scalp that and get out the market. That is a good scalping opportunity. Now, here's the thing. You got to make sure that when it breaks it, it's not already at the 38.2. Like it got to barely break it. It got to, like, that's too far down. Like, if it stops right there, that's too far down. It's already near the 38.2. You need to see something that barely breaks it. Barely breaks it. Like that. Boom. Go ahead and scalp it down to the 38.2. Now, the next question is, well, why don't you just scalp it and sell it all the way down to the golden zone? Because I'm going to show you in a second, sometimes price will stop at the 38.2 and go up higher. Now, you got to remember, this is a buyer's market, right? The 50 moving average will be under here. That's the 50 moving average that I'm drawing right now. So you're in a buyer's market. It can go up at any second. You see how I think 2 steps ahead? You got to be trained to think 2 steps ahead. So the market could easily turn back around and continue on the uptrend. So that's why I said only scalp from the 23.6 to the 38.2 level. Don't get too greedy and go all the way down here to the golden zone. Sometimes you will win, sometimes you won't. And also what can happen is if you hold it too long, it'll end up pulling you in a drawdown, stopping you out, and then go down to the golden zone. You want to avoid all of that trouble. So literally just take it from the 23.6 to the 38.2, scalp it, get up out of there. Boom, done. All right. Now with the Fibonacci, what you're going to learn is this 786. That's 786. That's where buyers is going to come from, or sales are going to come from after it hit off the golden zone. I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all gems. Like I hopefully y'all ain't just glancing through this and then, moving on to another video to watch. I'm giving y'all the game. Look, when price bounce off my demand zone and it start bouncing above the 786, that red line, that's a buy. Up into the golden zone, that's a buy. I'm telling you, my Fibonacci is hitting. This is the best Fibonacci I've ever tried and used. And I have been using this for 8 years and I have not changed since. It's perfect. It's sensational. So the settings for it is this right here. So go ahead and screenshot that. All right, boom, done. All right, now look at this. Do you see? This is my Fibonacci from the low point to the high point. How do I know that's the high point? Because it finally broke the 23.6. It broke the 23.6 level, that green line right there. So guess what? The golden zone is now activated right here. That level is now activated. Check mark. But guess what? It didn't come down to the golden zone. Where did it stop at? It literally stopped at the 38.2, which is a shallow retracement. The 38.2 is a shallow retracement. Now, when you get that shallow retracement bounce, it does want to come back to the golden zone at some point. So don't just leave this Fibonacci alone. Like this Fibonacci, according to these levels right here, this low point and this high point, this Fibonacci is money for the future because it stopped. The reason why it's money for the future is because it stopped at the 38.2. It never came back down to the golden zone. That's why it's money for the future. So all you got to do is, even though you're going to still put up Fibonacci levels from here to here, even though you're going to do that, you still cannot forget about this one. Because now if you drag it out, this one literally came down to the golden zone and paid you again. All because, don't forget, all because it didn't come down on this one. It stopped at the 38.2 shallow retracement. I'm giving y'all the game. I'm lacing you all the way up tonight. And I appreciate y'all for hopping on here. Share this video. No gatekeepers allowed. Share this video with a couple friends. Let them know we live. Let them know this video has been dropped. Help me as I help you. Like this video. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100. I love helping y'all though. All right. So that's the Fibonacci game right there. It's more to it, but I can't give you everything tonight. We'll be on here all night. It's so much. As you can see, it's so much to it. Like, hey, it's just a lot to it, and I can't feed you water through a fire hydrant. You know what I'm saying? Through a big old water hose. You know, I gotta give you a little bit at a time for you to digest it. All right, let that sink in. It might not sink in until next week. Something gonna happen to you in the market, and you're gonna be like, man, Jay told me about that Fibonacci. Boom! All of a sudden, a week later, it sinks in. All right, now you're ready for the next level. All right. So, look, team. I post my trades here on. I do live trades. I post my live trades here on YouTube. So sometime during this week, I'm gonna post. I'm gonna trade this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm gonna post my live trade. You guys don't have to wait for me to post it for you to be learning. You can get those trades instant in the Discord. My Discord is in the description below. All right, go ahead and join up. And guys, it's literally $80 for everything. You get it. You get community with me. I get to answer all your questions. It's basically like a one-on-one. You get the signals. You get the trade setups that I'm marking for you right there. I do it every day. And what else? Oh, and I teach you everything I know. You like this right now? It's even deeper than this when I teach on Sundays at 6. All for just $80. I got you. Trust me. I don't think nobody giving what I'm giving. I used to be humble about saying that, but now I done been around the block. Guys, I can expose a lot of people because I would go into their mentorship and see what they doing, and they ain't doing much. Some of them are, a lot of them ain't. You can't even ask a question to most of them because they just nowhere to be found. And I'm giving you the game. So, of course, I'm going to tell you what I got going on, but I know for a fact it's going to help you. Stop wasting time. Stop trying to figure this out, piecing videos together. Get what you need to get and start making money. Stop playing. I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you everything you need on everything. I'm not here to waste nobody's time. All right, so Robert Nelson said, what's the fib setting? It's right here. Screenshot that. Screenshot those numbers. This is the best Fibonacci ever created. I wish I could take credit for creating it, but I was not the one that created it. I will be the one that make it famous. All right, how long we been on here, y'all? We've been talking for a minute. I got more questions, but man, I gotta get ready, get these kids to bed and everything, y'all. And plus, I don't want to. We've been on here for an hour. Yeah, it felt like an hour. I don't want to be taking y'all time up. Y'all gotta do things, and y'all gotta get to work in the morning. So I appreciate all y'all time. A lot of game was given. A lot of gems was dropped. I laced you up. But we're gonna come back again, probably Saturday. So I'm gonna release these little clips that's in this live so people can digest them, get right to the point. And I'm going to drop them like little 8-minute segment videos of this live. And then Saturday, we're going to come back and finish up some more questions. All right. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for hanging with me tonight. This was great. Let's do more of this live because I feel like I'm just talking to the fam. You feel me? All right. Hey, don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And let's make this money, baby. Peace. Pips, pay my bills. Pips, pay my bills. 50 pips a day. Watch the money drip.